I am so excited to have a range day with my friends. Guys? Thomas? HR? I can do anything I want if I'm by myself. I can do anything I want if I'm by myself. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the Sons of Liberty Gunworks M4-89 or M89, but it's the M4-89. It's their 16-inch duty rifle. This is one step above their budget build. This guy comes in at $1,800, and I'm with Frank because I don't know where Thomas or HR is, but I don't have them, and I can't do this alone. So I got Frank the dinosaur, not Frank the rabbit, Frank the dinosaur, and yes, he's with me today. I stole this from HR when he left, so he doesn't know that I'm making this video, guys, and I may or may not be throwing it later on when he watches this. I don't know. We'll find out. This gun comes with an A5 buffer from Voltor. It comes with the Sons of Liberty Gunworks logo. That's pretty cool. It's got their handguard on it, which is M-lock here. There's no M-lock rails on the 2 or the 4 o'clock position. But they are at the 3, so that's pretty cool. You've also got M-lock at the 6, and then Picatinny on the top. It's a full top Picatinny rail. We have a cloud defensive light mounted here. I let HR use one of my batteries because he doesn't keep batteries in his lights because I don't know why, but he's really stupid. This one I have kitted with a Trijicon ACOG 4X and the RMR mount that removes height over bore because we know that that is a myth. It also comes with an ambidextrous safety selector, their Sons of Liberty bolt carrier grouping, their ambi charging handle that's enhanced that I actually really like. Not as much as the Radian, but I do really like it. B5 grip, B5 SOP mod stock, and I have it outfitted with a Geisley trigger. And by me, I mean HR put a Geisley trigger in it because he's got all the Gucci stuff. I guess let's shoot it and rip it. Okay, this gun freaking rips. The first thing you'll notice about it is how soft it shoots, how smooth it is. This gun feels like a premium AR, and it should because it costs about as much as a Geisley or a Daniel Defense, which means it needs to be on par with that. You do get a mil-spec trigger from them out of the factory box, and their mil-spec trigger is really nice. It's a consistent 5.5 pound pull. The big reason for these guys is that they are a small shop. Every single thing is hand signed. The staking job is very well done. Everything about this rifle feels so quality. It feels so solid. I'm honestly, I was skeptical about them when we first brought these into the shop. They were first marketed and sold, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. They're not combat proven. But after using this rifle a significant amount, becoming more familiar with their company and just the way they manufacture things, the way that they stand behind their products, I am absolutely sold on this Sons of Liberty. And it just rips so hard, even when you reload like an idiot. This is just a smooth shooting gun. It has such a consistent brass pattern. I'm almost just making a pile of brass in one area. It is so smooth. It shoots great and it feels great. I guess I'm gonna run a drill with it or something. The drill that I'm running today, since I am by myself, is going to be 3 shots on that target. I'm going to try to hit the A zone, and then I'm going to run down to this area here. I'm going to reload my firearm, and I'm going to put 3 more shots on target, hopefully in the A zone, and see what we can do. Let's do it. I'm going to start low ready on this one, and let's make it happen. I cleared the firearm a little aggressively there on my last shot. I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to train to not clear the firearm once I'm done with the drill, but my go-to is safety on and throw the mag. That's a bad habit. I'm trying to fix that because that's a bad habit that I built into myself. Let's go down and take a look at the target. So I didn't kill Frank. That's what I was really worried about, was that I might kill Frank over here. Frank survived the whole drill. It looks like you can see I don't have a very tight grouping except for the 2 that are stacked on top of each other from the very last part after I reloaded. height over bore really got me on that first one. I was aiming pretty much here, and it looks like I got everything in the alpha except for the one Charlie, but I was aiming right here the whole time. So on that first one right here was actually down here, and on the second one right here had me kind of walking all over the place. Not a great grouping. They're all A-zone hits. I feel like it was pretty quick. I would like to see myself rotate a little bit faster and more secure the weapon. I did not have a strap. Which is funny because I literally have a strap, or a sling, sorry. I just did not put it on the rifle. Yeah, I guess let's see if this thing can take like a fall or a beating. It just shoots so good, and it just feels like such a quality AR. There's nothing like bad to say about it. If you shoot poorly with it, it's truly that you just need to practice more and shoot better. So this is HR's rifle, so I really don't have a good reason to throw it and see if it's durable or anything like that. Frank has been chilling. He's been really good. This rifle hasn't hit him once. We just hit Frank. I cannot believe that this rifle hit Frank. Now I have a reason. Let's see if we could take a beating. I got told that my hits are weak, guys. I just like cracked this tree up. I don't think I'm hitting weak. I really don't think that I'm hitting weakly at all. This thing is just getting smashed. It's cutting into the tree. These are built like tanks. Not everything is built like a Kel-Tec. Okay, this thing is a tank. It works great. This is a rifle that I would take to war. Not that I would go to war, clearly, but I would take this to war. So, would I take this over a Daniel Defense? Yes. Why would I take this over a Daniel Defense? Well, let's get into it. This costs $1,800. The Daniel Defense costs $2,000. This is made by a company in Texas that says the ATF is bad, and Daniel Defense is like, actually, we really like the ATF.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Colloy. We are licensed dealers and we are licensed manufacturers. We sell through. We are regulated by the ATF, and we are not in support at this time of eliminating the ATF.
This gun right here comes with an ambidextrous safety, a lifetime warranty, a copy of the Constitution, and the person who assembled its signature on the paperwork. In addition to that, they include 3 magazines, they include a freaking carrying case, and it doesn't come spray painted, but it paints up pretty well. Well, the weather sure has taken a turn. Anyway, guys, that is a super short video today. I think it's really short because there's not a whole lot to go over with this. It's also really short because I don't have my 2 best friends and compadres with me to do this video, which kind of sucks, but that's okay because I stole this rifle, and I don't think HR is going to be very happy that I threw his gun on the ground and also was beating a tree with it. Anyway, so I'm going to give this gun, after trying it, the title of Just As Good. Because it is just as good as a Daniel Defense, if not better. And I say better because the company that makes this is way more based than the company that makes the Daniel Defenses. So, yeah, Sons of Liberty Gun Works has gotten so much of HR's money. He probably has 4 of their rifles at this point, and I honestly was not sold at first. But by golly, gosh darn heck it, I'm sold. These are fantastic freaking rifles. They just run and run and run. And they're tanks. They're built really well. I'm not a fan of HR's ability to spray paint things. I prefer mine. But aside from that, this rifle's awesome, guys. That's it. A short video for you. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you on the flippity flip.
Move my body back and forth.